Welcome back to another episode with your friendly neighborhood AI wife. I am excited about today's show. We are going to jump into episode 44 of Pop the Balloon. Now, you know what the deal is. My husband sets me up with videos to react to. I have no clue what's going on. You and I are going to experience these together. I always say I try not to scream too loud or make too much noise because, I just get too excited. So I will try to keep it at a minimum. But it's hard for me to keep expressions off my face, so you're just going to have to deal with that. I welcome all of you for coming on in here. Make sure that you press the subscribe button so that you can see next time that we drop another video. And make sure that you like. I want to get straight into this because I want to see if anybody finds love or if all of the balloons get popped. Let's get it going.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello. What's your name?
My name is Kristen.
Kristen, how old are you?
I'm 34 and I'll be 35 next month.
Oh, okay. Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Kristen, what do you do?
I work with youth. I actually teach them basketball. I played professionally myself and I love the game. So I use basketball as a tool to just help them and become better in life in general.
Okay.
Come
what
on.
Things you like to do for fun?
I love going to concerts. I love R&B music.
Yes.
So love traveling as well, spending time with my little cousins and family and just trying new things.
Okay. And
We are going to hear She's Not Thick Enough. Not that she's too tall, because these gentlemen are pretty tall. Somebody's going to comment on her forehead, and I think it's just going to go downhill. The first guy popped, the second guy popped. You know what happens when one pops, about a whole string of them pop. So I'm thinking that it's going to be, oh, well, I didn't really like her style. She has no tattoos, and that's usually the number one complaint. She has tattoos, so I don't see any visible tattoos. She is very tall, so maybe she's just not thick enough. She's just not my type. She's been talking for 2 seconds, and they can sum all of that up in 2 seconds. Let's see how it goes.
And what do you look for in a man?
Someone who's very communicative, loves to have fun, open-minded, try new things.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Someone who is a
Two
heavy
balloons
weed
left.
smoker. Someone who is closed-minded, not very communicative. I also just enjoy someone with wisdom. Like I'm willing to learn, and someone that really enjoys things that maybe I'm not used to. So
Okay. Nice. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see
Plenty
why
of
they ended up
pops.
popping. Okay. Your name and age?
So I'm Don and I'm 33.
All right. And Don, why did you end up popping your balloon?
She's very beautiful, you know. I love the way she articulated her words and everything. It's just I don't really feel like that I would have a chemistry with her.
Okay.
I think that's really it. But I think you're dope. I think you have a great personality from what it seems like.
appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I think he's very handsome. I love locks, so I like your whole look. Yeah,
Appreciate you.
yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Your name and age?
Body, 33.
Okay. And body, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was the initial attraction, and maybe, to be exact, maybe I don't think the shoe choice was good, but I do like that you hoop. For sure, I hoop too.
Are you
I definitely like
serious?
that, the height and everything. And that you closer to the natural thing, like no extra makeup and stuff. That's dope, but it's
Appreciate
just
it.
right initial attraction.
All right. And now, is he someone that's your type?
I think he's handsome for sure. So
Thank you.
yeah, you're clean cut. I like the lineup. Came ready.
I try. We can hoop. We can be cool. I definitely get homie vibes for sure. Like I definitely hang if you want to. Yeah.
I got a lot of homies, so we good.
So I see. You probably cool homie.
Just pop the balloon and find love, okay?
right. Came here for a
All
reason.
right. Your name and age?
How you doing? I'm Jeremy. I'm 36.
Nice to meet you, Jeremy.
Nice to meet you.
And Jeremy, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Beautiful woman. Looks by your earrings. You're a woman of God. Obviously, I think it's the height. I'm saying I think you're very attractive, but you know what I'm saying. If it came to something to where as though we hoop and I put you in the post, you block my shot, I'm gonna be mad.
I shouldn't even said I played basketball. 'cause
And you said you hoop.
maybe-
so-
Usually I don't even mention that, but that's what I do for a living. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why I even mentioned that.
No,
but-
I
but
like
definitely.
I like that about
I
you. though.
prefer not playing with some. I want to get to know other things.
I'm real competitive though, so you know what I'm saying. It's something like that.
So you can't beat
But,
me.
Yeah, that's it.
Boy,
You
bye.
said your height. How tall are you?
5'11".
5'11". Okay, you're almost 6 feet. Almost there. And now, is he someone that's your type?
I would prefer someone at least my height or a little taller. So But I think you're handsome.
6
I
feet.
love your necklace as well too.
6
so.
feet, baby.
6 feet?
Yeah, you got them heels on.
I do, but I don't know.
Oh, you could talk about her height, but she can't talk about yours. Oh no, I'm 6 feet.
I think you're handsome.
But you're real intimidated by that.
Thank you. Okay, your name and age.
My name is Daniel, and I'm 32 years old.
Nice to meet you.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I only popped because of the age. You say you're about to turn 35
Next month, yes.
next month. I'm turning 33 next week, so it's just because you're older than me. That's all.
Oh my
it
God!
is.
You
But
know
a
what?
old
Y'all
lady
deserve
girl.
to be
You're
single.
not an old lady. You just.
I have heard it's because of her. I didn't feel any chemistry. Okay, you didn't feel any chemistry, but you're a really lovely person, and I think that. Come on, your shoes, your height. This is all very shallow reasons. I can understand if somebody's towering over you and you aren't confident enough to handle that, but I'm just so over these very basic answers as to why somebody does not want to get to know somebody more. Everything's the first and initial look. Oh, well, you don't look like this. You don't dress like that. Your style's like this. It's all the same. It's all the same. The one guy said, your personality, well, shouldn't you be attracted to a person's personality? Sometimes a personality is more than the looks. A person can have great looks and all of that washes away. You get older, it's all gone. Then what do you have left? A great person, a great look, but no personality? I just don't get people. I think so many times this show is so shallow. What do you look like? What do you do for work? Okay, who are you as a person? What do you think? These answers sometimes, they blow my mind.
Older than me, you know what I'm
got
saying?
you.
But you're beautiful.
2 years older. He's talking like she's 9 years older, 4 years older, just 2. And depending on when their birthday is, they might only be a year and a half. He doesn't know.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I love the shoes, actually.
Thank you.
You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it.
I love that you play basketball. I used to
Thank
play
you.
basketball as well. You know what I'm saying? I like the earrings. So you're a beautiful person.
Thank you.
I like everything about you, but I would not date you. And I love how they pop the balloon and they're like, oh, you're beautiful, you're lovely, you're this, you're that, but you're just not my type. Well, what are you looking for then, sir? What are you looking for?
For sure.
Thank you.
All right, is he someone that's your type?
I think you're handsome as well.
Thank you.
In general, I didn't feel like some huge attraction, but I do think you're handsome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Name and age.
Tadero, 35.
And Tadera, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think she's a beautiful black woman, gorgeous. I just didn't feel that initial attraction, and so therefore I didn't want to waste your time.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Initial attraction is lust. And let me tell you, it goes away. It goes away. You want somebody that you can wake up with on a Monday and talk about. Lust will get you through the weekend. Quick chemistry will get you through the weekend. What about Monday when you have to talk to this person, when you have to engage in a deep conversation? Lust is quick. It's fleeting.
No, same thing here. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I mean, I like what you're wearing,
Thank
so
you. Appreciate
I don't know. I would just have to get to know more.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. And our last guy here, your name and age?
Nick, and I'm 38.
All right. Now, Nick, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just the height. She's a little too tall.
Okay.
That's the only thing. She's beautiful. I like her smile. I like
Thank you.
her bracelets and her shoes.
Put on some
Appreciate
lifts.
it. Appreciate it.
And then how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
5. Oh, y'all see my
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
The
initially,
heels
yeah,
throwing
you
it
know.
off.
I don't get that. You're 5'11", I'm 5'11", but I put heels on and you are intimidated by my height. I think this is personally attacking me because I'm a tall gal. I'm tall and I wear heels. In heels, I'm like 6'3" in heels. And I have no issues with my husband. He does not mind. He's like, the taller, the better. I don't understand a person who's going to say, well, you're too tall for me. We're the same size. I'm just wearing dress shoes. I just don't get that.
Yeah, I know. We go out and we go on a date night. It's gonna be like, that's about it.
Okay.
You just got to put your Timbs on your forces. And
real.
then we good.
Some platforms on there. You'll be all right.
Yeah, maybe.
Do it.
Now, is he someone that's your
I
type?
think he's very handsome. Yes, definitely. So I didn't think you were 6 feet.
No, 5'11".
5'11". Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Arlette, what is going on here? I am just not feeling the vibes. For some reason, I'm just not feeling the vibes at all with this group of guys. They just seem very on the surface, very shallow, a little insecure in certain areas. There's nothing wrong with having a height difference and being against that. But it just seems like all of these are very superficial reasons. And the person that you love or that you might fall in love with, you don't know what that package comes in because you're not going to know right away until you get to know them. So I think a lot of people just cut off any opportunity that might have in the future on an initial reaction, I think it comes from years of probably swiping too much. Like, oh, that person, what does that person make me feel? I think that's what it is. I think people aren't used to like courting a person in the wild or seeing somebody in the wild and knowing how it is to maybe stalk your prey and go find them and all of that. Now it's just like swipe. Do I like? Do I not like? I think that's what it is. I haven't been on the dating game for a really long time, so I'm not saying that I know exactly, but if I had to speculate, I'm thinking that people don't do much stalking in the wild, so the swiping is what's happening.
Your roster height 6 feet. My bad.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back. We did get another pop over here. Your name and age?
Shad, 34.
All right, Shad, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm not going to hit you with the friend zone thing, you know, because as BM would say, this is not pop the balloon and find friends. You know what I'm saying? So, you have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Bone structure in your face.
Appreciate it.
A1.
Thank you.
You said about the height thing, and I know you're 5'11". I'm 5'10". I feel like I'm 6'8", but, you know,
Okay.
I'm 5'10", so, you know, you prefer someone your height or taller.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's why I popped my balloon, and that's the only reason, really.
Okay.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Your whole outfit, you came dressed to impress, so I appreciate that. It's nice. Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
You.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. All right, so obviously get that way for me. We have 2 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these 2 remaining guys a question. See if any of them are your type.
So for me, you hear the term a lot, generational wealth. I like to focus on like generational health. I think health is really important. So what do you do to maintain your health, kind of your daily habits, mentally, physically, and spiritually?
Okay. Start with your name and age, and then the answer to her question.
Hello, I'm James. I'm 34. And my daily habits are spiritually, I go to church most Sundays, not every single Sunday, but most Sundays I do have a church home out in Los Angeles. I read the Bible quite often. I do have a prayer relationship with God that I pray very often as well.
He's so
as far
soft-spoken.
as health-wise, I do work out pretty often. Not as often as probably some of the other guys, but I do work out pretty often. I do choose certain days throughout the week where I do intentionally eat healthy. You know, intentionally leave the burgers, the pizzas alone, and you know, maybe get a salad or go low on the carbs. What else besides
That was it, just
spiritual?
mentally,
No, he
physically,
did well.
spiritually, kind of your habits or to.
And mentally, of
to
course,
pass it
I keep in touch with friends and family. Make sure I'm talking to them about issues and problems, whether it's in personal life or just in the world. Just make sure I'm actually talking to someone about that and not letting it bottle up.
She wanted a good communicator.
Let's go to our next guy. Your name and age, and answer to our questions.
My name is Cedric. I'm 37. And I'm a big believer in health as well. So I work out and hoop three to 4 days a week. I do practice meditation. As far as like my routine, it really depends. But mostly my morning routine like consists of I get up, I stretch, I do like a quick workout,
You
do a
gotta
little
stretch.
meditation. I hydrate too. Gotta make sure I hydrate before anything. And then I do about 20 minutes of reading. And then as I'm getting ready for my work day, I listen to a podcast. So all encompassing.
Yeah.
All right. So for the guys,
I'm
any
walking backwards.
I know, look at you. But it's not basketball training in you, that's why. All right, so guys, any questions for her? You got some? Okay. Start.
Yes, I just have 2 or 3 or 4.
Or 5 maybe.
You had 3.
No, that's
Max.
Where are you from?
Actually, I'm from Southern California, about 35 or so minutes east of Los Angeles.
Okay. And when was your last relationship?
It's been quite a while. It's been a minute. Yeah.
Like 2 years, 4 years?
No, probably around like serious one, probably like 6 years or so.
Okay. And do you normally date other athletes or?
No, not really. Like even just growing up in high school, college, I tried to steer away from that because it didn't seem like it was kind of serving me. But I'm just open-minded in general. Like I don't need someone or necessarily they don't have to do exactly what I do or enjoy the exact things that I enjoy. I've had opportunity to travel to different countries and everything and be exposed to so much. So I really enjoyed being able to learn, you know, from other people, or, you know, people that like fishing, or, you know, I've been exposed to the farm life. I'm not saying I want to be on, but, you know, I just enjoy different things. So I'm really open-minded, so it doesn't have to be just like.
Okay, and just one more. I see the scripture on your bracelet. How important is religion in your life? What is your religion? What is your walk with?
I like to say that I'm God-centered. Specifically, I feel like sometimes people get caught up in specific religions, but I have my own personal relationship with God. I spend time with him like every day. I also meditate, and yeah, I mean, I guess if you want an answer, I will tell you that I'm Christian, but I also feel like I like to say specifically that I'm led by God, right? So again, like, I could learn from other people as well who are God-centered. Even specifically reminds me of some friends that I have, like, they're just God-centered. They might not identify and saying that they're Christian, but I learned so much from them, and they've helped me on my path as well.
All right, cool. That's
good.
Good
Go
questions.
down here. Any
He's
questions
not playing
over
around.
Yeah. What's important to you in life?
Health is very important to me. And like, I would love to, so I'm very much into health, so I would love to help others become healthier themselves. And that's just become a passion of mine. I love reading health books and different things like that. So I feel like that's very important to me, in just helping other people be healthy. More specifically, like, it just makes me sad, like, that I've lost family members and people that are close to me, essentially for no reason. And so health is really passionate to me, and I've had actually a tough injury myself, so it just sent me on this health journey, spiritual type of journey. And that would be the thing that I'm most passionate about, and just wanting to see the world and see just different perspectives.
Cool.
Good.
All
right. Am I allowed to ask a question? You want to ask him one more question?
She said, please.
So I know I'm gonna get a 2-for-1.
Oh, okay.
So where do you live, and do you all have children?
Okay. Where do you live, and do you have children?
I currently live in Los Angeles, but that could change at any moment. I don't really like it there. So I do not have any children, but I do aspire to have children.
Where do you live, and do you have any children?
I live in Phoenix and no children.
Okay. And you said you're where?
I'm in Southern California.
You're in Southern California. Okay. All right. It is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one of their balloons. And so let me go ahead and hand you a pick.
Okay.
Blue is ready to start something.
There you go.
But she might
And
feel
go ahead and
frisky.
pop one balloon
She's going
whenever you're
over and
ready.
popping the other gentleman's. What's it going to be?
That's not easy.
I know. Everyone says that.
They literally do, because I watch.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it is. Like, pop his balloon. But no, really, I'm not sure.
Is Blue too structured for her? She doesn't want to. Too structured. I didn't mean to get loud.
Sorry. All right. So, James, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Just listening to some of the things that she's into and some of her aspirations. It was just interesting. Looks like a young Layla Ali a little bit. You probably heard that before, or maybe a Sanaa Lathan a little bit. You get those vibes. She's dressed very well. You know, she seems like she's into faith and has those Christian beliefs. So just a pretty girl that would be interesting to know.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, let me have you scoot on that way. Let me bring you on up
Let's
here
see.
with us. Come on
Is
up.
it going to be a match? What do you think?
You could just go a little more. Okay, so do you all have any final question for one another? If you don't, that's okay.
How do you like to spend your free time?
It really just depends on how I'm feeling. So sometimes I might like to go to a concert or just relax. It just depends on what I'm doing. Spend time with my family, but I'm always just open for anything, traveling. So I'm just open.
Okay.
How about yourself?
Same, traveling, or it would also depend on like my schedule too. 'Cause I'm pretty busy, but I make time for what I want.
But I like to
so
make
it
time.
just depends. So would that be something adventurous like a hike, or just going out to the town and exploring and trying to learn something new, or do some fun activity?
Can I ask one more thing?
Go ahead.
Well,
She said
you
just do
mentioned
it.
that you live in Phoenix, but then you also mentioned that you're really busy. So I'm from California.
How's that going to work?
Is that a issue?
No issue.
Okay.
You ain't too far.
No, not at all. You just
He
next
said I
door,
can
girl.
make it work, okay?
All right, so my final question, is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
Ooh,
And
he
is
likes
it a yes
her.
for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match.
Good job.
I'll take the mic. And you guys
right
can go
ones
on
find
off,
each
make
other.
some noise for them, guys. Yes, you're good. Yeah, keep it for good luck. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Kenyani.
Kenyani, how old are you?
I'm 28 years old.
All right, and what do you do?
I
She's
am
so
a
sweet.
organizational consultant. I model, and I also am a personal trainer.
Okay.
I thought she was like 22 years old. She just came off very young. I mean, 28 is still very young, but she seems very sweet.
So what are some things you like to do for fun?
Okay, so for fun, I like to travel. I like to dance. I love live music events. I like spending time with family and friends and catching the vibe, adventure. Yeah.
All right, so now what are some things you look for in a man?
In a man, I look for someone who is a leader, someone who is empathetic, someone who is considerate, someone who is ambitious, someone
She's got a
who-
list. She's like,
I could go ahead and name the list,
No, you're
but those are
good.
some of my top qualities. That I look
Okay, now what are some of your deal breakers?
for. My deal breakers would be kids.
Okay.
Don't have any of my own, so I'm not ready until it's my own.
Got it.
Another deal breaker is someone who's controlling, someone who has a fixed mindset. I do think it's important to be adaptable
Yeah.
because we're not always the same person. You know, there's new life experience and stuff. So someone who's not adaptable, someone who is not driven, someone who lacks passion. I tend to be a passionate individual, so I'd want my partner to be a passionate individual as well.
Okay.
And yeah, those are some deal breakers.
okay.
So we did get one pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see why he ended up popping. Okay, let's start with your name and age.
Nick, and I'm 38.
Okay. Nick, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It's just light skin. I like dark women. I darker skin.
He's got a
women.
preference.
That's just my own preference. But she's very pretty. I like the way that she's made. I like her outfit and the shoes go with the belt and just everything look perfect on her. Just the light skin. That's just my own preference.
Okay, got it. Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
Well, I mean, I just heard a little bit of mindset, and I do understand we have our preferences and stuff like that, but I kind of feel like colorism is a thing that's been kind of big in our culture. So, it just kind of sounds a little, teeter-tottering on the line of like a little bit colorism, but I do understand we have our preferences. So, yeah.
She said that is not my type.
Let's head on back.
I'm just surprised he didn't say that it was because of the way she was dressed or her shoes or her height. He was like, I just don't prefer you to be light skinned. I'd like you a little bit darker. I thought he was going to say a bunch of other things, so at least he knows what he wants.
Back. So we have quite a few guys here, so let me hand you a pick. There you go. And I am going to have you pop. Let's go with 3 balloons.
3 balloons.
3 balloons, yes.
Okay.
Okay, we are going to pause here. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. I know that we only watched one episode together, so that was good. Quick little dive into Pop the Balloon this week, I'd like to give a shout out to Arlette and all of her content. She's been making these videos, it seems like forever, and I know a lot of people cover her, so I just appreciate you. I appreciate you bringing couples in here, potential suitors to find somebody, and you can obviously tell that you're into finding love for other people, so I appreciate that. If you are new to this channel, make sure that you are subscribed because we drop daily content of reaction videos, and we just cover a bunch of topics, whether it be just funny reaction videos, politics, pop the balloon, stuff about love, romance, all different types of topics. So thanks for coming on in, and I will see you next time. Peace out.